Welcome to another edition of Above the Net. I'm your host, Dylan Vazzano. As always, we're speaking with Tennessee Tech head coach Dave Zelenock. And coach, team had a strong performance this past weekend, 5 sets against a good Tennessee State team. And then, of course, the big one, 5-set victory against Belmont. From your perspective, what about the two matches?
You know, it was good. We played 10 sets in 2 days, which is a lot of ball, but it was really high quality most of the time. We dropped a set here or there that, we'd like to have back, but for the most part, our performance was pretty good.
Well, let's talk about the Belmont match. Only their third conference loss this season. Senior Cody Dodd had a huge match. What was your take on it?
It was senior night, so seniors generally perform pretty big on senior night, and she didn't let us down. First time she's beaten them, first time we've beaten them since I've been here, so it was a big night for us.
When we spoke after the match Saturday against Belmont, said that this win could give the team a lot of confidence. Overall, now heading into these final 2 matches of the regular season, what could this past weekend do for Tennessee Tech?
Oh, it was huge. Taking down one of the top teams is a big confidence booster, but it also keeps us relevant in the tournament hunt. We've got to win some of these matches this week so we can get that 8th spot and go at whoever number 1 is, probably Murray.
Let's preview those 2 matches. Tuesday against Jacksonville State. You guys did play them earlier this season, and then Friday against UT Martin. What do you think Tech needs to do to have success?
We played Jacksonville last time. We were missing a player, and then we had a couple of kids who were playing a little down at the time, from injuries and whatnot. So we're the healthiest we've been all year right now, and it's a great time for it. It's when we need it the most. So if we can play the way that we do when we're healthy, we'll be okay. Martin's, they're a really good team. They've had some big wins early in pre-conference, but then in conference have struggled. When they play low air, they're very difficult to beat. They have their days where they're error prone, but if they play low air against us, it's going to be a really tough match.
Senior Cody Dodd now joins us here on Above the Net. And Cody, a couple of strong performances this past weekend, 5 sets against Tennessee State, and then obviously the 5-set win over Belmont. Overall, what's your take on the weekend?
It was just a really good weekend. I'm just really happy with us, and the win against Belmont couldn't have been better. So
we'll talk a little bit more about the Belmont match, but first, before the match was senior day, had the special pregame ceremony with you being the only senior on the team. What was that experience like?
I was just really excited. I couldn't have asked for a better senior night. They just did a great job with the locker room and everything they got me, and I got a message from my favorite guy on MTV, so it was all good. It was just great.
Well, now let's talk about the match itself, and we spoke afterwards. It really just seemed like you were not going to let the Golden Eagles lose that game. What a performance. Take us through it.
Well, the defense was really sucked in, so we had to hit balls deep, and I wanted to win really bad. I've never beat Belmont before, and I knew we had to win to have a chance to get into the tournament, so I just tried my best and worked hard, I guess.
Well, now, final week of the regular season, Tuesday at Jacksonville State, Friday at UT Martin. What do the Golden Eagles need to do to have success and, like you talked about, get into the OVC tournament?
We just need to play like we did on Saturday and have a lot of energy and be really excited and just work our hardest, I guess.
Well, thank you and good luck this week.
Thank you.
That's going to do it for another edition of Above the Net. Remember, Golden Eagles, Tuesday at Jacksonville State, Friday they will be at UT Martin.